Hey guys, just going to go over the fundamentals of our session on Sunday. So we're just going to start on grip again. So you want your hand as high up on the beaver tail as you can. Look for this little bulge of flesh. If you have a thumb safety, ride the thumb safety. I've taken my thumb rest off for this section, just to give you an indication of where your other hand should be. So you want your hand as far forward, basically pointing at the target. So if you point your thumb at the target and then bring your hand back on, and this part, fleshy part of your hand, fills all this empty space on the grip. And that's your perfect fingers or thumbs forward grip. When it comes to repeatability on your grip, you do it multiple times and you get a partner or a friend just to draw a line with black marker across your thumb and onto your upper part of your hand there, and that way every time you do it you want those lines to be as close as you can. Right, so I've put my thumb rest back on, so that shows how with the thumb rest on my grip is. Without the side release it's a little bit further forward, but you're using a reference point regardless, whether it's a thumb rest or if you're just finding a spot for your finger to touch. One thing you can do if you're shooting standard division is that you can put a bit of grip tape on the frame wherever you want your thumb, so that way you have a memory point that you know if your thumb's touching that point, your grip's in the right spot. And then we'll just touch on the amount of grip pressure you need to put in. So like I said, a firm grip, but you don't want to be really tense through your shoulders. All your grip strength will be on your left hand, so when you come in, I come in under and then roll forward. That pinches the skin through here and creates another little mechanical lock, and then you're just gripping through here. So you need this hand to be relatively loose to be able to action your trigger finger as fast as you can, and not to milk or move the gun when you're trying to do that. If you're too tense, then when you're doing this you can sort of push the gun, normally low left. So just to reiterate, a firm grip, just enough so the gun doesn't move when you shake it. Coming in up over the top, thumbs forward. You want a repeatable point through here every single time you draw, something you work on in your dry fire. And a crushing grip with your left hand, just squeezing your hands together, and a little bit of push-pull in terms of you're pushing into this grip with your right arm. And that's the basics of the grip.